Okay, that's a mistake. And now we should be moving. We should be up to Sweden.
Why have I done this to myself? This is so complicated. Um,
Sweden.
so yeah, it's real fun.
Okay, welcome back, Sweden. Let's see how Sweden's numbers looking today. Well,
And
Sweden
how much code is actually going to save me
Sweden has actually had a total of 8 views yesterday.
for a weight contract?
6 younger folks, 2 older folks, so a total of 8.
Oh,
Thanks so much, Sweden, for those
and
8 views. I
also
do appreciate every single one of
Twitter.
those. And I also want to take a moment, Sweden, to invite you to my 8 p.m. stream on Twitch this evening. That's 8 p.m. New York time. Because
Actually,
our 8 p.m.
make
live
sure
stream is
you
all
comment
about our programming and data analytics. Okay, so stop by this evening, say hi. Stop by this. Just take. Oh, I need you. This Sweden. I need you and 3 of your friends to join me on the Twitch stream tonight. Because what we're working on here is we're trying to get to what's called affiliation on Twitch. Okay, and the only metric I need is three concurrent people in a chat at the same time
All
on
right, so
average.
we have
Okay, so
somebody.
all you got to do is invite
Um,
yourself and 2 of your friends to the Twitch stream night, and we can get that metric tonight, I believe. Okay. So anyway, where are we at now? We're up to Sweden. Okay. Now here's the thing about Sweden is, it's kind of a two-edged sword in a way. Okay.
oh, wait a minute. Actually,
And that is,
no, because it has the express. Or yeah, this doesn't need the whole await construct actually. Because this is a loop that's not waiting. And this is why we review things. So it can only have the loop body. So we'll shorten that code down a bit. Okay. So this is going to be one of my favorite constructs I've ever built into a language.
okay. So let's take a look at Sweden's vaccine program.
Yes. All right.
Now you can
So the
see
content variable is main code.
Sweden has administered a total of 14.7 million doses. Okay, let's just call it that. And of those doses,
All right. So this is just a little
7.2 million
start.
people have received a single dose,
Okay.
and
So
6.9 million have been fully vaccinated.
that
Now, what
one.
this gives us is a single dose
So I
vaccination
have
rate of
this one for
71.4%
every loop.
and a 68.2% fully vaccination rate.
Oh,
Now, let's move on, of
okay.
course,
All
to
right.
the COVID-19 numbers.
Which
Now,
makes me so happy. Oh, I've messed something up.
so here it is. So, Sweden is kind of an interesting case. Uh, a year and a half into the program, uh,
What did I
during
break?
this summer, they switched from uh, recording COVID-19 data 7 days a week to 4 days a week. It's Tuesday to Friday. So what they're doing is they're adding Saturday, Sunday, Monday's numbers onto Tuesday's
What
numbers, which,
the
as you'll see, produced a pretty good spike. Okay, but let's take a look at here. Now you're in for a surprise. Don't jump to conclusions based on yearly numbers. Okay, but nonetheless, they do have more cases in 2021 than 2020. But here's the good news. And this is the most important news. We can't overemphasize the importance of deaths as a measure of spread of a pandemic, okay, of the effect of a pandemic. So there's a very good chance, Sweden, that your COVID-19 deaths for 2021 will be less than 2020's. Okay.
Yeah, something to know.
Now you see these spikes here. These are that Tuesday number. So these spikes represent Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday's numbers, which means we don't really know what the daily numbers are. So what we're concerned with is simply the underlying trend of the data. And this blue line gives us that underlying trend. Since sometime in May, I think, Sweden saw a decline in COVID-19 cases.
Like,
But then in July,
oh, I made
you had an
cards for null
increase,
symbol.
followed by another decrease, and now a period of cases starting to climb back
Wait,
up again.
there is a null. I just didn't bother looking at it. Apparently, why did I do that? All right, so on function calls, it should just be empty.
So you can see here on 11
Where's the null?
on November 6th.
Yeah, the tagline is so it's kind of a play on the fact that we have JavaScript and CoffeeScript. So I
So
call
what
it
you can
November
see here
November
currently,
tagline. So we have a
Spain or Sweden is averaging
Like,
what
is it direct deaths
748
net?
cases per day based on a 14-day average. Now deaths, you can see they've had a long declining pattern overall in deaths. Very low numbers spring and summer. Then you had a bit of a hiccup over here before numbers began another gradual decline. Now, if we take a look at again the 14-day moving average,
Now it should
we can see that
our South
for the
Africa.
14-day
Yeah,
period
there you go.
ending November the
Yeah, see,
6th, they were averaging 4.77 deaths per day. This is the
which I love looking at it because it's such a simple way to describe an infinite loop. Run forever.
hey, I'm gonna be doing a live stream this evening at 8 p.m. New York time. I mean, sorry about the
I don't know who Uncle is.
uncle was a fat finger.
So shut off the funny loop. Now let's make actual for loops that are going to be more useful than that. That one might be useful for gating certain tasks in JS, but I find myself very, very rarely needing to do that. Do an actual infinite loop in JavaScript because I prefer the event-based style of doing things. Um, the event architecture style, which doesn't. I don't have to write the infinite loops basically. Um, okay, so let's go back up to our for loops. Um, oh.
Okay, so you
So
can
I'll
see, Sweden's cases are pretty doggone low. Okay, I mean, let's be honest. They're about 25,000 below for the last one, two, three, four, last 5 months. Okay, and that's something we shouldn't ignore.
okay. So give me a range or a source.
So what you can see here is that okay.
Okay.
So you can see, look how crazy low. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months in a row, Sweden had a decline in deaths. But even the two little spikes in August, September are still pretty doggone low deaths. Okay? So that concludes the report for Sweden for today. Again, thanks to the, what do we say here? 8 folks from Sweden who watched the video yesterday. This is, you consider this also to be your formal invitation to Dave's Data Analytic 8 p.m. stream. That's 8 p.m. New York time this evening, Sunday. Again, that's 8 p.m. is all about. We're actually doing two things this evening. We're going to continue to read through the book R for Data Science by Hadley Wickham, and then after that, we're going to follow up with some with some light data cleaning and data analytics. Okay.
That'll be shorthanded a bit.
Okay.
Synchronous or not.
So Sweden, that takes care of your numbers for today.